BBC Breakfast star Sally Nugent issued an important news update minutes into Monday's live show. BBC Breakfast was interrupted as Sally Nugent announced an important update live on air on Monday, June 16. During today's edition of the hit morning programme, Sally and her co-host John Kay brought viewers the latest news from across the UK and around the world. Carol Kirkwood was also in the studio to present regular weather updates, while John Watson was on hand to deliver the sports segment. However, proceedings soon came to a halt when Sally announced that a man had been arrested after Democratic state politician Melissa Hortman and her husband were shot dead in their home in Minnesota at the weekend. The 57-year-old suspect, Vance Luther Bolter, was apprehended on Sunday, June 15, night following a huge two-day manhunt after the shooting deaths the previous day. Police in the U.S. state of Minnesota have arrested a man suspected of killing a Democratic politician and her husband, Sally said. A photograph of the suspect was then shown on screen, alongside a breaking news banner. Sally continued, "Officers released this photograph of the suspect, who was captured in what the Minnesota Governor Tim Walz described as a complex and dangerous manhunt. Melissa Hortman and her partner were shot on Saturday after the attacker posed as a police officer. Authorities have said that the arrested suspect also allegedly shot and wounded another Democratic lawmaker, State Senator John Hoffman, and his wife, Yvette, at their home a few miles away." Shortly after news of the arrest emerged, Minnesota Mayor Jacob Frey praised the skill and bravery of multiple law enforcement agencies for apprehending the suspect. "I'm grateful that our law enforcement partners in Minnesota acted with urgency to arrest the shooter and bring him to justice," he wrote in a Facebook post. "Political violence is abhorrent, it cuts against the most basic moral fabric of our democracy. It's critical that those who commit these acts be held accountable under the law. I'm glad that will happen here."